Hello class 2, how are you? So let us begin your English literature class, isn't it? This is your English literature book, and in the previous class, children, if you remember, we were doing chapter 2, and the name of the chapter was The Merchant's Purse. So we have completed up to this much. See, I think you have also marked out that day we have completed up to this one. Now today we'll start from here. Okay. Now in the previous day what we have learned, what we have discussed about a merchant who was very rich and he lost his purse, and a poor old woman found the purse, and then when she was thinking what to be done with the purse, that moment she heard someone shouting, reward, reward, isn't it? A reward for the person who will give him his purse back. Then she gave the purse to the merchant and asked for the reward. But the merchant was very greedy, isn't it? And what he said, he denied that he will give a reward of 100 gold coins to her. Instead of that, he said that his purse had 200 pieces of gold and the poor old woman had already stolen more than the reward. Okay, and asked the lady to go away. And the poor lady was poor. The lady was poor. The old woman was poor, but she was very honest. Okay, very loyal, very honest. Now she said that I will go to the queen's palace and complain the queen about you as you have cheated me. And she went to the queen's palace for asking help, for justice. Up to this we have completed. Now we will start from here. Okay, children, read out with me. I think you are ready with this book, page number 29. Okay, take a pencil and go on. Whenever you will find any difficult word, you will underline it. Okay, now shall we start? The queen called the merchant and listened to both the sides of the story. Then she said, I believe you both. The merchant's purse had 200 pieces of gold. This purse that the woman found has only 100 pieces. So this cannot be the merchant's purse. Then the queen gave the purse with 100 gold coins to the honest woman. The merchant had nothing to say. He knew that this was his punishment for being dishonest and greedy. Now here you underline dishonest. The word dishonest. Okay. Now see what happened. The old lady, she went to the queen's palace and asked for her help. The queen called both the merchant and the lady, old woman, and listened to them properly. Then she said that, I believe you both. She was very intelligent. She said, I believe you both. The merchant's purse had 200 pieces of gold, isn't it? The merchant said, yes. This purse that the woman found has only 100 pieces. He told the merchant that the purse that you have lost, you are saying that you had 200 pieces of gold. But the old woman who has found the purse had only 100 pieces. This means what? That purse is not yours. Okay. So this means that this cannot be your purse. Now, then the queen gave the purse with 100 gold coins to the honest woman. The queen was very intelligent. She could understand that who is honest and who is dishonest. So she gave the old woman the purse along with 100 gold coins. The merchant, now he had no option, isn't it? So he had nothing to say, and he knew that this was his punishment for being dishonest and greedy, and he understood that this is the punishment for being dishonest and greedy. Okay, so we should never be dishonest and greedy, as God is there and God is observing us, isn't it? So we have to pay for each and everything that we do in our daily life. So it is very, it's not good, isn't it? So it is not good to be greedy and dishonest and cheat those who are poorer than us, isn't it? Anybody, poor or rich, whoever, we should not cheat anyone. Once you promise, you have to keep the promise. Otherwise, like the merchant, we will get punishment from God, isn't it? So this way we have finished the chapter. Okay, this is adapted from a folk tale. Okay, a Jewish folk tale. So children, here we have found many new and difficult words. Word meanings are also given at the bottom. See, at the bottom of the page you will find the word meanings, isn't it? So children, do one thing. You will write the word meanings first. And you know how to write the question answer. I have given one example, a sample for you. This way you will write. See. And date also you have to write. Suppose today is 18. So this way you have to maintain your copy. See. This is how you have to write. Your date here, chapter number here, name of the chapter here. And first, don't begin with question answer. First you write the word meanings if I have given you. This way you will write the word meanings. Okay. See the one I have done for you so that you can understand how to write the word meanings in the copy, in the CW copy. And the first word that I have given written for you is merchant. What is the meaning of merchant? Means a person who sells things. This way you will start, and all the word meanings are given in the book itself at the bottom of the page. Okay, so you can write down. Then the next word I have given is wandering. Okay, so this way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This way you will number and write all the word meanings first. Then you will write the question and answers. Understood? Is it clear to everyone? Follow the same pattern. All of you have to follow the same pattern, otherwise we have to rub and write again. So follow this pattern. Here chapter number, then here name of the chapter, then you will write word meanings, then one by one you will give number and do the word meanings. Then at the end of each question and answer you will give a ending line. Okay, suppose word meanings are finished, you will give a ending line. Then start writing question answers. One answer will finish, again ending line. Don't forget to do this. Okay children, I know that you are very good, you all are very nice, very sweet, and you will listen to the teacher and you will do your work neatly. After that, send it to me for correction. Okay, have you understood? Thank you.